get the rebound. Harden with a one-hop pass of beauty, and Ariza puts it home. As the Rockets average 122 points a game. Butler rejected. Tucker getting a piece. Here's Harden to the lane. Setting it up for Capella.
Butler passed up a three with Clint Capella guarding him, and then they get it to Towns in the corner to shoot a contested three. And that's what happens on the other end. And Marv, when you talk about not attempting, and this team, Houston, they want layups or threes, but you don't respect Minnesota when you know they won't shoot three. And you're just going to let them shoot as many as they want and pack it in inside.
And Harden with his first attempt from downtown
this summer.
And now he leads the NBA, of course, mostly everything has been close, at 65% comes the field goal percentage off the turnover.
So hard to weather the storm on the first run as a young team. Oh my goodness, what a step back.
He has every move.
If your shooter misses.
First three-pointer from Minnesota. And they have their first lead. Here's Harden slipping it to Capella. 4 for 5, 12 points.
Look how he waits to the last second. And that's all I mean. You have to be ready. It's a lot into being ready.
60. Rose on the drive. Rejected. Rejected emphatically by Capella. And Capella at the other end.
No better feeling than a big man than doing the dirty work on one end and getting rewarded on the other. The no-look, way to finish. One guy gets it, it kind of turns into ISO, trying to drive and then kind of telegraphing your play.
Here's Harden for three. It's been a long time between three-pointers.
Necessarily the defense of Minnesota.
And ended an 11-0 run. All right, Houston, here's Harden again. That's a two in a row for James Harden.
Has better footwork than this guy? I don't know. I know Curry, Kyrie, and some others have the same, and they're all great, but hold his team in it right now.
Here's Harden on the drive. Harden with the rebound. Harden scores, going right at Wiggins.
And then he flexes his muscle, and you know what that was about? That was about his lower body, his hip.
He has scored the last 6 points for the T-Wolves. Shot clock to 5. Harden. Too much space. Was able to drive the lane. And here's T.
Gibson has an advantage.
Down low. Scores and a foul. The foul committed by Harden.
Yeah, but they're making it happen. When they get into an offensive groove, it's going to be something.
Harden able to get it into the corner. And P.J. Tucker knocked it down. Teague for three. Takes a high hop. Rebound Towns, and he's fouled from behind.
Green has moved to the 4, so that brings Gibson outside. No longer do you have his rebounding.
That counts. It's a three-pointer, and Rose with the foul for Harden. That's his fourth three-pointer, 4 for 7 from downtown.
I think I've only seen one player get as many three-point and one, and you pass it out. That's a play within itself. Great job that time. Towns being unselfish.
Harden on the screen, and he stuffs. What a move by Harden. Rose defending on Harden. Steps back and fires. Yes. James Harden. Harden got the step and the bucket. Plus the foul.
You better honor the first step. You better respect this man's quickness and help defense. You better get over there a lot earlier, or Harden is going to put you in the bucket just like he just did on that last play. Step out, yeah, right there.
Went behind the back, off a deflection, played by Green and scores. Gerald Green. Gibson with a bullet pass that's picked off. That was a dangerous pass. Harden. There's a change of speed on Wiggins, and he banks it home. Gibson with a bullet pass that's picked off. That was a dangerous pass. Harden. There's a change of speed on Wiggins, and he banks it home. For the Timberwolves.
Get a little bit of space so you can float it up for the kicker film and see how many mismatches they had inside.
And amazingly, although Harden has had his usual solid game as he scores, again he has 35 points, the lowest three-point percentage of the season. Wiggins is stripped.
And it's not because of defense that they're missing the threes. They just miss some.
Harden does not miss.
Let's get loud. Turn the music up, let's do it.
Wiggins defending on Harden. All one-on-one here. Harden steps back and fires. He has been unstoppable.
This dance move right here by Harden, I think it just made Patrick Reed tear his green jacket.
Of the Woodlands in the Houston area. Oh, the drive by Harden, who now has 43 points. Being played by Butler, leaning all over him. Harden tries to shake him off, and he does. Sets it up for Capella.
This is what I mean. This isn't hero ball. This is I get it done ball. I can score if I want.
Your Coach Thibodeau, you could not have scripted a better start here for your ball club.
Harden will take it in, scooping it home, and a foul. He does that every...
He did say, though, offensively that the ball has to move. He said if we're going to pound it inside, you got to get it there, but don't hang on to it. As yet another three.
Has not attempted a shot. 4 minutes in. Got Gibson on him right now. Timer at 3. Harden for 3, and he drills it.
Underperformed. It is time for me to show up.
It was the last pick in the first round out of Marquette as Nene scored.
Down dribble, get a separation because Anderson has some length.
He's got the last 6 for Minnesota. As Harden takes it strong to the goal. It was his first 2-point attempt. Goes strong to the goal, and Gorgie marches to the game. Here's Harden, got 5 points, make it 7. Harden 3 of 6 from the floor.
Done that.
And we'll hear what Paul, Jalen, and Chauncey all have to say about that with Beetle coming up on Toyota halftime. Here's Harden, strokes it down on a 3-ball. That deal looks like it's going to work out for both teams because Markkanen is terrific. Nice finish by Capella with a finger roll from Harden.
And not let him get ahead of steam to the rim.
Harden 4 for 11 from the floor, coming off a 2 for 18 game, but then a beautiful finish on that play. Minnesota by 1. Butler trying to get into Harden, but Capella sets a great screen. And a 3 for James Harden, his 3rd. Pushes the lead back to 6, midway through the 3rd. Anderson for 3, able to answer his first point of the series. Trying to defend Butler. And that was not a good pass. Turnover. Here comes Harden to Nene. And Nene stuffs it through.
So tight in the West.
And the one team they couldn't beat was the Rockets. They lost all 4 regular season games to Houston. Ryan Anderson with his 3rd three-pointer. Harden gets past his man, going to get an easy 2 here. It's a 13-point game. Tibbs is going to...
Yeah.
He was thinking about a timeout. He's only got 2 left. Crawford, a 90% free throw shooter, missed that one. So 14-point game. Rockets have made 4 straight shots. Make it 5 in a row as Tucker gets it to go. 12-point game. And then the Wolves exploded offensively. They're led by as many as 19, but now Houston can get back to 10 or 9 as Harden finishes somehow, and he's fouled on the play.
Well, Derrick Rose checking him. This time, no pick and roll. He just goes one-on-one, beats that initial defender.
Rebounds. He had just 5 points in game 2, all in the first quarter. Harden goes into Towns. Very smart play. A 3-point opportunity for James Harden, who now has 25 points.
Specializes in this. Doesn't need a ton. Gets himself downhill. Goes into the chest of the defender. How many times do you see him go?
Those 3 11-game-plus win streaks we just haven't yet seen in the postseason. Capella tips it in. Harden with the pass.
Why it's been difficult for Karl Anthony Towns to score. You see the soft double that is coming from the baseline side.
Ariza has knocked down 2 threes to begin this game for the Rocket. Checking with Christian here in just a second. Harden trying to go up high. Nene will grab that pass and put it back up and in. We saw 2 of 18 in game 2 down in Houston. He's trying to get free of Rose. Harden with a floater inside. He finally converts. The Wolves been trying to slow the pace of this series. Step back 3, Harden. Good! Harden nails one from outside. Point lead for the Rockets. 5:14, second quarter. And Harden remains in the game. Gordon, Nene, and Ariza, the five out there for the Rockets. Under 5 to go. 3, James. Good. Harden has got the stroke now after beginning the game 0 of 7. He was on the doorstep. Here comes Harden. Butler is in. Butler from behind. Harden to the hole. Glides for 2. 5 of 17.
Too easy. Now that is too easy.
And Capella grabs the rebound. He's got 14 of them. Harden on the fly with ease. Everything is easy for Harden in this half, isn't it?
The luxury Mike D'Antoni didn't have last year. The ball doesn't always have to be in James Harden's hands for him to be effective. He was off the ball right there. Mike D'Antoni, he wanted to get deep into their bench. Nice move again. 14 points for the quarter for Harden.
So the Rockets have had runs of 11-0 and 12-0 in this quarter. Harden has just shot lights out in this second half. 4.5 to go here in the third. Rockets trying to go up 3-1. Harden, 3! Wow!
Harden and Chris Paul started this third quarter on fire offensively.
That was partially deflected. It was picked up by Nene.
Dribble handoff with his big man, Clint Capella, knocking down to 3.
Now they have Teague on Harden. Shot clock is down to 2 with a screen by Capella, and a 3 is away.
Got to show higher.
Team that Drexler was on. A lot of good basketball. To Capella. Clint Capella shooting 61% from the field in this series. Dunks already in this game with 8 points and 4.
5 threes for the game. The switch on defense. Here comes Gibson. He works on the defense, and Harden goes on and up and over to Capella.
What a start here offensively for Capella.
The dancing Harden, the driving Harden, the feeding Harden outside. Ariza for 3.
That's his parking lot. It's fine there by T.
8 in the quarter for Towns, 13 for the game. Screen for Harden, open lane to drive. Finally, no help there for the defense. Teague now has Capella. Shot clock down to 7. Rose trying to contort. Defense was there. Pretty highlight. Here comes Chris Paul. Harden, 3, book it. Wow.
You got the mismatch you want. Here's the double team by Teague.
It's a 3 by Tucker. Always knocked down 3 triples.
Gain the lead here for Minnesota.
Paul. Harden. Step back triple. Capella the screen.
Too easy.
Gibson is on Harden. Right around him and he hammers it home.
1 of 6 for Wiggins.
Capella's got like telescopic arms as he reels that in. Harden a 3. He's got 2 in a row. That sailed out of bounds. Why? This one was taken from Lukenbach, Texas.
Okay.
Butler's on Harden. Capella will lay the screen. Weaving Harden. Finding Capella. Capella with a nice play.
What a pass, though, by James Harden.
They've hung their head on that all season long, intensifying it second half of the year. The driving Harden. Count it. Foul sent him to the stripe.
Eric Gordon and James Harden. He has his hands full trying to guard that man.
He does. He's going to run all over the joint. 3, Tucker. He's hit another one. Tucker cannot miss. Jeff Teague on the fly. The teardrop will not go. Another enclosed miss. 5 of 12 in the paint in the quarter.
It was Capella.
Yep, right. Inside Capella. Airburn off that baseline. What a feed by James Harden. They were very close. Harden baiting, driving, slicing, scoring.
I mean, he is so gifted with the basketball.
Picked up by Capella.
Find him in transition now.
Into Capella. Counted in the foul.
Outruns everyone in a white jersey. I mean, this is beautiful.
Crawford with 11 points. 3, Gordon. Good! Oh, the range of these sharpshooters for the Rockets. Not had a close game at all.
Well, talk about not throwing in the towel.
How about
Here's the Thunder.
Tucker 3. Another one. He can get a good game. Capella!
Wow. God, he has just dominated this whole series.
Bear and Capella, because they're going to take care of the paint with the rebounding and the shot blocking.
Well, he couldn't block the shot of Harden that job in that series against OKC's Paul George. Especially in that closeout game, Tucker got it.
He'll play hard. Now, we're talking about a tough guy. He was matched up in that Oklahoma City series with George.
Works in the game. A big-time contributor in that Game 6 victory, missing his first shot. And Capella on the run out.
Now, this is the young man that makes this team go. Throw in Capella in the mix. It's really a very tough 3 guys.
Harden backs out Donovan Mitchell. That step-back 3 is pure.
Oh, this is just James. Now just watch as he will get you, he'll mesmerize you, and then step back.
The player of the year against the best one-on-one player in the league.
There it goes.
Harden got by him and scored it.
He makes it look so easy. Oh, you're in trouble for the release. Now here, I'm going to take you to the glass, and he plays the glass as well as anyone.
Yeah, Doc Rivers said it was the most difficult cut that he ever had to make. Harden cuts right through the Jazz with another 3.
He's got to come alive here now because they need him. They need the production.
Harden lines it up.
Nice.
And Capella on the other end of the alley-oop.
And then they will deliver the ball.
There's the delivery, right on point. Back after this. Interesting to watch Capella grow up as a youngster in France.
Nice.
See his development, and he dunked it over him right there.
He's having a good game. He can force that shot. Instead, he hits his man who's coming out.
With 8 on the shot clock. Little ISO ball. The step back 3 is on the way. Seen it a million times. This is Harden's house. He's got 20.
Allowing him to score. Now, anytime that you're a front court player, you're going to keep moving and you're going to keep a slow dance out here.
James Harden choosing the music.
He caught him under.
Got that type of afternoon, UB. He took a little bump, too, it seemed like.
Not for a 6-3 guy.
17-point lead for the Rockets. Harden with a pump fake on O'Neal. Boy, had him off balance the entire sequence for the bucket.
Nice down screen early in the clock to get Gordon on those curls from the right side or left side.
There's the step back 3.
There it is.
And he has been money with it all Sunday afternoon.
Pass. Now, this is just beautiful right here. I'm right on you. I'm 6 as a point guard. He can help you with his athleticism on the point and then also score, but he's got to be able to score.
Tucker inside.
There's still 8 minutes to go. Right? Now the big thing is can Mitchell continue to beat these people off the dribble?
James Harden caught Donovan Mitchell with his hand down.
Harden just lulls you to sleep with the dribbling. And now you see, there it is. I get you. You see the step back? Yeah. As soon as Mitchell, oh, now he played. Oh, there it is.
Harden left it short, but got it back. Just when you think you get that initial stop, he scores. Jazz get the initial stop, but Harden.
Incredible scorer and a shot blocker and rebounder. But every year it was either he or David Robinson as the defensive center of the.
Harden gets into the paint. In crowded territory, turns it over. And Gordon makes the steal at the other end. Why not, says Harden. And another 3.
Point shooting is 5 for 6. Not bad.
Making his dad proud today. Capella on the other end of that alley-oop, and they made it look really easy on that sequence.
So are they on the clock right now then? Is that what you're saying?
On the clock, and they go inside. Harden drop pass. Capella!
One of the best one-on-one players in the game.
Here comes Harden with a corner. They're going to keep Gobert down low, but he just lobs it right over him for 2. Terrific marksman, 4th-year player who began as a pro player overseas in Spain and Israel. Capella again inside.
Primary focus to make things a bit more uncomfortable for that guy, James Harden and the Rockets, Kevin.
Harden goes inside. Thank you, Kristen. And Capella once again will finish the defense. The ball jarred and Capella. Capella again.
Just cleans up all the messes for the Rockets. If you are Quinn Snyder, you could not have scripted a better first half.
Good move. Harden slithering for two.
Well, there's no rim protection.
Harden's got the rebound. Under 9 to play in the first half. Working into Burks. Driving up high. Down hard. Capella.
Can they close the quarter well, though?
3. Harden. Anderson inside high screen. They have the switch on defense. Crowder is now on Harden.
What a move.
Playing 15 minutes in the first half and 3 on Crowder. No fouls to give. Burke stripped. Harden.
It's dead energy in this building. And I think towards the end of that second quarter.
14 second quarter points. With a feed here, open Paul. That is only the 4th assist between those two in the playoff.
Move here by James Harden. The dish off to the wide open Chris Paul.
6-point game, and it was a 19-point lead for Utah. Harden, Capella, another 2. And now the lead is down to 4. 3 Houston field goals in this quarter. And he's got Mitchell on him. Oh, my crippling move inside. Mitchell turned it over. Here comes the drive by Harden. The slam by Capella. Harden. Dance, drive, feed. Capella.
Give Pet one to go going that fast towards the rim.
There was a lot of speed on that drive. Harden just unloads. Woo! Oh my goodness.
Oh, that's beautiful. That is beautiful.
Look at the ferocity.
And you're dunking over a power forward too. In Derek's favors.
Here come the Rockets. Tucker, the trailing Paul. Outside Harden, the fake, the feed, fires the 3, Gordon, timeout.
Transition, Harden with the unselfish play, finding the reigning 6th man of the year, Aaron Gordon.
Yes. Inside Harden with a floater will answer at the other end. Mitchell drives right through him, buzzsawing his way inside. Great rejection by Capella. Paul, Tucker, it's a 3 by Harden.
There's one guy Mike D'Antoni doesn't want getting open looks. It's Joe Ingles. Guess they didn't learn that in game 2.
Even with his heels on the U in Utah on the logo, as Capella able to put it in over Gobert. He has had success against Gobert in this series, now 9 for 13 when defended by him. As Capella rocks the rim with 2 hands on the delivery from Harden. Now, we talked to Mike D'Antoni before the game and asked him about how he thought his team would handle this situation. He said, look, I just told our guys, this is the first time we are really facing adversity this season. Had a smooth regular season, and this is our first real chance to prove our mettle. They've come out very strong here in this first. Ingles lobs inside, knocked away by Capella. Turnover number 4 for Utah. Here is Harden to the rim, lays it home. Harden around Mitchell into the teeth of the D. He finds Ariza. He got it on a 3. Harden right around Exum finds Tucker for the easy flip. And right now, James Harden and the Rockets getting whatever they want on the offensive end. Harden's floater is good. 7 points, 5 assists in the first for James Harden. Most of this crowd on his feet. Capella trying to make them sit with a 2-hand finish. O'Neal with 7 to shoot. Backs up, wants a runway against Tucker and uses it. Royce O'Neal, who was in the G League in November, undrafted in 2015, played overseas for a couple of years, has been an impressive rookie this year as Harden hits the bomb. Harden's lob is finished by Capella.
Difference in the passes. One lob turns out to be a turnover and 2 points the other way. The other one, the finish at the rim. I think a bigger concern, more so than the deficit, is getting Donovan Mitchell going. They're not going to look up at the scoreboard for a long time. They just got to get back into playing well, and hopefully the rookie, and that's not where he's going to get going, by attacking the rim.
He's now 1 of 11 as Paul delivers and connects from 3.
Donovan's got to hit some pull-up shots. He goes by his primary defender. He's got to stop, and he's got to be happy with the 6 or 8 foot short jump shot.
Meanwhile, Harden and the Rockets having no problem inside or outside. He has 12 points. Jazz had a 9-0 run midway through the second quarter. This crowd went berserk. Cut it to 15. You would have thought they cut it to 1.
No, you would have thought they took the lead. It was incredible.
And then Houston responded, building this lead, which is now at 35.
And Capella just runs the floor relentlessly. He moves without the ball. And James Harden always knows where Capella is.
Harden couldn't float it in, gets it back, and stuffs it home, plus the foul.
Tough night, obviously, for the Jazz tonight. What can a team learn from a game like this in the playoffs?
These guys are young, and they're learning every day. I mean, you watch Donovan Mitchell out there, a guy that seems impervious to youth. And yet there's things he's learning out here tonight, things he'll take with him tomorrow and be better tomorrow. So that part of it's fun for me to watch these guys learn and get better by the next one.
John, thank you so much for the time. I appreciate it.
My pleasure. Thanks.
John Stockton, Hall of Famer, guys. Back to you.
All right, George, thank you very much. I love that phrase John Stockton used to describe Donovan Mitchell, impervious to youth, which is so true.
Stock spends a lot of time. I had a couple Gonzaga games this year. Their daughter Laura is a starting point guard for the Lady Bulldogs Gonzaga. She's a very good player herself. And the 2 other guys, Houston was a football player at Montana, and Michael's still playing basketball.
There's Coach Sloan, the Jazz legend, taking in the action.
When you talk about a tough guy, you're talking about him as a coach, and he was a great coach. Coming into this building was never a treat. Well, I'll tell you what, when he was playing, he and Storm and Norman Van Leer in the backcourt. What a player. Well before his coaching career. Magnificent coach.
Gobert kicks it outside. Crowder with a 3.
Now, something that's missing, Kristen talked about this at the top. No favors in the starting lineup. Now you get a chance to match small as Harden takes it all the way to the cup. With Jay Crowder in the starting lineup now for the Utah Jazz. Now you're matching down to the size of the Houston Rockets.
Here's the scoring champion this season in the NBA, James Harden. Too easy is right.
That is too easy.
Harden making a move. Jackson is there. Into Capella over Gobert. Now listen, Gobert is probably one of the top 3 centers in pro basketball. I don't know that Capella is in that conversation, but he has outplayed him in this series. Inside Gordon. Beautiful feed from on top. And Gordon, who had the 25 points on Friday, comes up with 2 more right there. Harden will dance and take it right to the rack.
Nice response and finish of a quarter here by Utah. Let's see if Houston has the answer.
Harden with a drive, and he glides in for the deuce. Look at Harden. Take it, slice it, and put it down.
How? Look at the English he put on the backboard to get that ball to go in.
In the first quarter, Harden had 14. Second quarter, Paul had 10. That is a 3. And a beautiful one at that by James Harden.
Now up to 21.
Capella. Beautiful play. And now the biggest lead for the Rockets tonight. It's Ron Harden. Harden will take it inside and get it to go. He just wheels it in on plays like that. Magnificent 2 fouled on the play.
But more importantly, Kevin, it's body control. Look at this. He's just kind of lulling Spider Mitchell to sleep here. Creates the contact and is able to finish.
5 on Mitchell. And will wheel into Gobert. Continues to struggle.
A little too high of a pass there by Neto to Gobert.
Drive by Palamute. 19 of them in game 4. Approaching 4 to play in the first. Harden will try with a lot of ferocity, as he always does. Yes.
Goes right at the body of Derek Favors. Can't do that with Rudy Gobert because of the length.
Drive by Neto, takes it inside. The defense by Harden. Quickly triggered down court. Ariza. Harden slithers, hands. Nene. Drive by Neto, takes it inside. The defense by Harden. Quickly triggered down court. Ariza. Harden slithers, hands. Nene. Timeout, Utah.
Defensively, did you see how the Rockets extended the Jazz full court?
What a pass! Harden into Nene. Mitchell can't get it. He had 25. He was 8 and 24 from the floor.
Now the Rockets are starting to get it clicking here.
The Utah defense. Repko comes out on Harden. Rifles one into Tucker. It's Tucker. Harden caught it in stride. The floaters away. Counted for two. That was a goaltender. Shot clock at 5. Harden got the Capella screen. Sifts through traffic, 15-footer.
See if I can get him going offensively.
Got 13 in the game.
How about the bench of Utah? Everyone standing up now, engaged.
Harden.
So they're going to go right at net. Going to go right at him. And who wants to make a shot?
Steal. Harden. Great play. The steal, the drive. Bound by Gordon. Rockets on an 11-5 run. And Reggie shooting 70%. Here comes Harden inside.
Allen and Houston with the backboard of James Harden. First ball, Harden all alone and knocks it down.
Kevin Durant guarding James Harden. He wanted this assignment.
Harden off the dribble, right at the rim.
Technical foul on Draymond Green. This takes Durant off the dribble here, all the way to the cup. Now watch as...
But doesn't mind the fact that it puts even more pressure on the Warriors to open out the road. A step back by Harden. Another three.
What a beautiful step back. There's that isolation basketball you were talking about, Marvelous.
And the step back by Harden. That is his third three-pointer.
Isolation up top.
Harden with a nice move, able to beat Curry off the dribble, and it's Capella putting it home. Once again, it is Looney defending on Harden. Harden gets the step. Harden with the bucket.
One fast break point for Houston, but here, no man is an island, so make sure you call out help and give that man some help.
That was a three-point attempt. Paul, Harden on the drive, laid it up for Capella.
Try and play ball. And how about Capella? Can we give a big man some credit, Reg?
Harden steps back on Looney and hits a three for Harden. Once again, it's Looney, no problem for Harden.
Just like that. He baits him by making it three.
Durant to the rim. He was expecting contact. Harden ahead of the field and scores. Harden then on a switch. Played by Curry. Harden got the step. Set it up for Capella.
In scoring points, there's other things you can do to help your team win.
There's Harden again for Capella. The lob. The assist for Harden. Up with Gerald Green now switches off to James Harden. Harden off the dribble. Harden goes glass. The NBA of that department for a fourth straight season. Here's Harden on a step back and knocks it down.
He said it's not so much that the Warriors pick up their play in the third quarter. They just keep playing at the same level. He said it's about staying at that level as long as you can.
Don't talk to the pitcher. Come on, man.
Or you were psychic. Nice pass for Harden. A back door set up by Capella. See Iguodala looking to pull the chair. Here's Harden with the layup.
It's the push off here by a little swipe through by Harden to get the easy lay-in.
Harden puts a move on Thompson, lays it up for Capella. Able to lob it to Clint Capella. 6 minutes to play in the fourth. Harden on a crossover. Harden on a step back. Yes.
And Curry does the right thing, staying on that left hand, forcing him to his right, but it's the step back.
10-point Golden State lead. Harden with a series of moves. Durant in his face, and Harden able to hit.
Every shot has been tough, and he's a tough shot maker.
Durant lost it. Combination of Harden and Tucker. Paul whips it to Harden, back the other way. Ariza on the drive, and he lays it home. Durant over Capella. Harden guns it down. Ariza on the drive. Harden, played by Thompson at the start. Harden off the dribble and scores.
I was being generous. It's still a chance, really. For those of you that don't know what that means, go to the gym, practice your shot, and put a chair for defense.
Oh, Harden, that's too easy. There was a miscommunication on the part of the Warriors. Harden now played by Green. Shot clock is down to 5. Harden for 3.
And that's right in the grill of Draymond Green.
Still 9 rebounds, assists, still being active and in it. Always a threat on the floor.
Harden on the drive. Able to work his way to the rim.
Talked about James Harden, the ability to take away your strength. As a shot blocker, he goes right at the chest.
Gets it to Tucker. Back to Harden. And Harden shoots. Yes! Gordon on the drive. Eric Gordon has been a major factor here coming off the bench. As he made his move, Harden now played by Curry. Harden got the step. No help there, and Harden able to finish. He won 59, Houston. Again, they work it around effectively. That counts! And the foul tonight that we did not see in game 1.
And that's partial because of what...
Running to tie the series at 1. Durant lost it. Here comes Harden. Thompson back. Harden scores. Harden met now by Iguodala, finding the open Tucker for 3. And Houston is now 14 for 35 from downtown. In game 1, it's just 3 of 11 here this evening. Harden. James Harden from downtown.
Offense.
Harden puts the move on Curry. Able to lob it to Capella.
As he likes to call him, and they're -16 against this shooting starting lineup, basically because of guys like that. Ariza going directly inside.
Oh, the double dribble.
There's a switch. If they got it, get it back to Ariza. Ariza takes it all the way to the cup.
One way or another, whether it's to hold him while he's running on offense or to go at him on defense.
Here is Ariza, once again uncontested for the Rockets. And this crowd has come to life with the burst by the Warriors. Harden to Capella.
Oh, man. I mean, just the footwork off the triple threat by Harden.
He hit 2 in game 2. Houston. Here's the lead. Capella kicks it back. Harden is open for 3. Yes. James Harden from downtown. He's 79 cents. Golden State with a 3-point lead. Here's Gordon for 3, and the game is tied. Eric Gordon winning the ball, picking up assists. Here's Harden on the drive. This time he went at Bell and was able to put it home. Some difficulty with the dribble on Curry. Harden on the recovery. Harden. Oh, he got the hop.
So ball only 3 for 9. You need him attacking right now.
Lobs to Capella, and he hits on the reverse.
Leadership and scoring ability, but tonight both of them struggle.
Here's Harden as Curry went down. Try to backpedal. Harden again with the step. Oh, man. By Capella. And Warriors looking for a goaltend. Harden recovered by Curry. And his pass picked off. Harden ahead. So Paul hits Harden, who was ahead of the field. 2-1. The 21-point lead is down to 13. Game 2. They did win a game by going under 300 against New Orleans. That's a three-pointer for Green. Harden puts a move on Curry and scores.
Here's the thing, you want to be MVP, you can't be on every type of Shaq in a fool. Seriously.
And P.J. Tucker back for Houston with a three. For Draymond, his third technical of the playoffs. Here's Harden for three.
Nice.
And knocks it down.
Okay, there's an answer.
To get back to that pick and roll, you see Looney getting out quick, trying to get the easy bucket.
He's surrounded, and he's out. And Looney affected that shot. Look out. Green did not see the pass. Back comes Harden, and that's the first field goal for the Rocks. Steve Kerr very upset with that last play. A lot of dribbling here by Harden. Driving hook is good. Beautiful shot by James Harden. Tony has Harden, Gordon, and Paul on the floor with Ariza, who just hit the three, and Tucker. Gerald Gordon has come on for Chris Paul. Now Harden putting moves on Thompson and shoots. And gets the hop.
Thank you.
That's why we want you to shoot the open one, because you can make a 50-footer with the hand in your face. Hold the ball to the end of the shot clock, miss a jumper. We saw right there getting an easy layup.
And here's Harden. That'll count as a goaltend. Harden on a step back over Curry and knocks it down. It's a three-pointer for Harden. Looney switches off to Harden, goes to the step back and hits. All right, thank you, David. Here's Harden with the drive. And stuffs a facial by James Harden going right at Draymond Green, and a lot of chatter out there. Oh! Oh! Oh!
Anything else you want to say?
Oh! Wide open. He can make them in your face, but you have to rotate and communicate if you're Houston.
Here's Paul for three. Paul going at Young. And the pass picked off. Harden gets it back to Paul. What a terrific play with the combination of Paul and Harden.
The defense, the will. And what makes him such a great offensive player?
The better offense to suck two defenders to find Chris Paul. And he picks him again.
Steal from Harden, took it away from Durant, and he puts it down.
The fact that he can pass and get assists and others involved as he did on that play, and when he adds defense to his game.
5 seconds remaining. Here is Curry, guarded by Tucker. Had no chance as Harden knocked it away, and that'll do it for the first half. Harden putting a nice move on Curry and scores. With just under 3 to go in the third. Harden has been quiet here in the third. Nice move, though, here by James Harden. Went right at Jordan Bell. Harden on the drive. Harden scores.
Let him get back to his left.
This game in this series.
Looney defending on Harden. Harden on the drive. They stay with Looney on Harden. Again, Harden with the drive. Came up short, but hit in by Capella.
I think that was a pass to Capella.
Yes. Getting some back cuts. Look, you talk about pushing Harden right. Well, he can still finish with his left going right. He needs help defense inside to help stop that.
Harden committed the foul. Capella able to take advantage of the overplay as Curry got caught on Capella.
Houston has a shorter roster than Golden State, so I'm kind of tired of hearing about how tired they were. Houston's out there playing too. It's two teams.
And Green hits the corner three. Albert Chris Webber, Reggie Miller, David Aldridge, Kristen Ledlow working the sideline, and Harden got the step.
How about the beautiful move here by James Harden? Draymond Green made the mistake of reaching. As soon as he reached, that's when Harden turned. What are your percentages?
Harden, played by all, turned around. Curry.
That could have been a foul as well. You see Harden a little bit frustrated.
Here's my partner.
Spin cycle.
Harden around Looney. It counts. And the foul. The foul committed by Kevon Looney.
Shot blocker. Looney is on the best penetrator. You have no help.
Marv Albert, Reggie Miller, Chris Webber, David Aldridge, Kristen Ledlow. Bad pass, picked off. Harden on the block.
But it's the double-double by Capella and Gordon's 19 off the bench.
Durant shot blocked. Putting between his legs, putting another move on Curry, whipping it out. Gordon for three. Eric Gordon from downtown.
Eric Gordon once again proving he is a huge fourth quarter shot maker.
Eric Gordon in the starting lineup. He's hit 3 for 3. Here's Durant. Stopped from behind. Capella with the block, although he thought he was fouled.
Great help by Harden on that play, coming over from the weak side.
3 for 3. Here's Durant. Stopped from behind. Capella with the block, although he thought he was fouled.
Great help by Harden on that play, coming over from the weak side.
And that's a 3 for Ariza. Game tied at 13. Harden putting moves on Durant. Beat him off the dribble.
Away by Jordan Bell.
Oh, and it's picked off by Ariza. 2-on-1. Harden gives it right back for the layup.
What a smart play by Harden there, Reggie.
He did.
In the first bounce, he was a believer.
Your mind is so twisted as Ariza knocks down a three.
That is wide open, and Kevin Durant looks at his teammates and saying, who do I have? Well, you got to check the guy right in front of him.
3 minutes to play in the first. Harden puts the move on Bell and hits.
That was the correct play right there by Durant, finding the wide open man, the weak side.
It's Harden and hits the three. First, you are watching the Western Conference Finals on TNT. Nick Young, Sean Livingston, David West, another steal. Here's Harden setting up to Tucker. P.J. Tucker from his favorite spot, the corner three.
Here's the steal by Harden. Fourth turnover for the Warriors and floating to his favorite spot. Tucker knocking down another three.
And the Rockets off to the terrific start. 12 for 23 from the field. 7 of those from downtown. Another three for James Harden.
I mean, look at this. That's like 5 feet behind the three-point line here.
Team in the first quarter. Amazing.
Whoa, Harden took the dribble away from Green and puts it down. James Harden, who checked in at the start of the second quarter. Shot clock to 6. And again, it is Eric Gordon on a tough angle three. Harden, met by Curry, gets it down low. Ariza was wide open. There was no switch, and Ariza took advantage.
Look at this last defensive play. Look, both guys go out to Harden. Now watch Curry look back like, come on, we're supposed to switch. This communication up top, too. Both players went to the screener.
Harden accelerates and scores, plus the foul. The foul committed by Looney, and Harden will go to the line.
Curry, look at him go right into the body of Steph.
Yeah, that Looney didn't touch him right there. Interesting to see.
Yes, you are correct. It is Curry called for his first. Harden, the pull-up. Gets it to Tucker for three. What a play by Harden. Put the brakes on and found the open Tucker in the corner.
Because of the defensive intensity here in this third quarter.
Harden with the step and dunks.
Trying to get Curry in that switch.
Harden sets up the step back and knocks it down. What a beautiful move.
Talk about an unguardable move right here. Little razzle-dazzle step back. Nothing Curry can do. Through the legs. Step back moonwalk.
Now Bell switches off. 3 on the shot clock. And Harden again is able to hit the three. to the line. The foul is on Gordon.
That's what you call Reg, his jersey on the right-hand side, showing he was banging inside.
Green fakes the three, now shoots it and hits. The dazzling display from Curry that has been missed the last couple of games. Harden going right at Bell. Kenny Smith is on that team, along with Hakeem Olajuwon and Vernon Maxwell. Clyde Drexler was on one of those teams. Capella with the stuff. Harden from way downtown. Back tap by Green, and it's taken by Ariza for the Rockets. His Harden open for three. So James Harden, who broke out of his three-point slump. Harden comes across against Thompson. Thompson played well against Harden the other day at the defensive end. That counts and the foul. It's a three-pointer plus the foul on Thompson.
Was Steve Kerr going to be able to gamble?
Give Harden credit. He wanted to know how he was going to come out.
Jumping out on Harden. See Harden looking for the contact. And Gordon able to knock down the long three. Harden's played by Bell. Bell, the rookie out of Oregon. Here's Harden with the step and the reverse.
He loves that mismatch with Bell. Harden does.
Look at this beautiful move here by James. Splits three Warriors defenders. Gets back to his strong hand, that left hand standing around. He's got to learn to play without the basketball. He could be so valuable to this team. Nice move once again by Harden.
Curry gets it down low to Looney. Bell not able to connect. Harden with the lead for Capella. And Houston is taking a double-digit lead. Oh, set up beautifully for Capella. Conference final on TNT. Capella 5 of 6 from the field. How about Thompson missing both? And on the back tap, it's kept alive by Green. Oh, his pass stolen by Harden. Harden with the stop. Rockets by 15. Harden pulls it up. Thompson playing with the three fouls. Went behind the back to Capella. What a play! Harden and Capella combining. Harden is now 5 for 15.
But look at this pass, though. Look at this dime, though.
Finish
with the left hand.
Opening minute, third quarter. Harden now played by Looney. Got the step and scored. This is what he did after he had two in the first quarter that picked up a third. Here's Harden.
Why do you keep allowing him to get back to his left side?
The lead is down to 4. Houston led by as many as 15. An 8-1 run here by Golden State. Capella off the lob.
That's what you have to do.
Harden just 7 for 22 from the field. Able to hit on the runner.
You've made it 3 threes in a row. Now that's going to open up for him.
Harden on the drive. It counts and the foul.
They're in, off the dribble, little shove to get Curry off balance. Green with the late rotation over and contact.
State over 9 remaining. Here's Green. Turn back. Capella with the rejection. 89-79. Golden State after trailing by as many as 15.
Great defense there, one-on-one by Curry on Harden.
The runner by Eric Gordon. And 2 of 12 from 3. Here's Harden on the drive. Green stays right with him, and Harden hits. Good play on anybody in that.
Have to take what the defense gives you. Draymond Green, such a great defender. He cuts you off.
By Thompson.
Harden with the step back, then takes the pass and lays it in. Nicely done by the Rockets. It's a 9-point lead against scoring, but doing it in every other area. Here's Harden. He got the step. 99-92. And the Golden State Warriors are on their way to a 4th consecutive NBA final. This crowd is stunned. The 65-win Rockets are knocked off.